Welcome to the Superstition Wilderness, just outside of Apache Junction, Arizona. And today's hike is going to be out to Battleship Mountain, with hopefully a little bit of climbing at the end. So we just took the Dutchman's Trail out to here, and then we're going to be heading this way on the Second Water Trail. Well, the water's flowing out here. Pretty neat. There's an arch on that peak out there. I don't know if that peak has a name or not. It's probably just some elevation point. Looking west here. Okay, right in the middle is our target here, Battleship Mountain. So we still have to go down a good ways, get down to the base, and then we'll hike off to the east a little bit. And then there's a route somewhere over there up to the ridge line and then up to the summit there. Okay, we just finished up on Second Water. We're gonna go right east here on the Boulder Canyon Trail. That'll take us out to the section of Battleship Mountain that you can hike up. This is really beautiful down in this canyon here. A lot of water flowing. Jet noise, but oh well. So there's Battleship Mountain up there, that's the summit. We came up the slope here following the trail.
That looks like a rock pile up there.
I think it is, yeah. Okay, it looks like we have to climb right here.
Be careful with this boulder right here.
Okay, it looks loose, yeah.
It's not like loose, but you just never know.
Exactly. Well, we made it up. Patrick climbed up, and then he fixed the rope, and I was able to get up too. There's a good bit of water flowing through the canyon down there. I guess it must wrap around that way.
Yeah, cut back through there.
These cliffs are pretty intense too. We're just right in the middle of all of it. Great vantage point here, and hopefully the summit will be even better. Okay, our final approach should be somewhere up here, probably somewhere on the left there. So we're almost there, just a little bit more. We just came up through there. We should be really close to the summit now. And this is the view from the summit of Battleship Mountain. We made it up in just a little bit under 2.5 hours. If Patrick didn't have to fix the rope for me, it would have been a little bit faster, but we made it, no problems. So looking kind of just northwest now, and more west over here. And then looking back at the Flatiron and the high point of the Superstitions on that side of the range over there. It's, I think, point 5024 or something like that. It may have a name, I don't know. The Superstition Peak, right in the center now, a little bit higher than the high point on the west side of the range. And then Weaver's Needle. And then some other high points further back in the Superstitions, which look pretty neat too. I can't remember what this mountain's called right here. It's pretty massive, pretty big and pretty far back. I think up here is Geronimo's Head. I think that's what that one is. Well, we came over to this other high point just to make sure it's not the actual summit. It might be a little higher than the other one. Looks like it could be anyway, but it's looking straight down at the creek down there on the north side of Battleship. And then here's the ridge. This is one spot where we elected to stay a little bit lower. I think you can do it above, but it's pretty steep on the north side. A few sections here where you're walking along cliffs, so you have to be a little careful, but if you are, it's no big deal. So we fixed the rope. I used it on the way down, and then he's just climbing down. No problem. Yeah.
Got it.
Oh well. Maybe next time I'll try it without the rope. Well, we're almost back to the main trail. There's the creek down there. And it's just kind of about a 4 mile or maybe even more walk back along the trails. Definitely unexpected seeing all this water out here. So there's the point where you do a little bit of climbing, and then you're on the flat section for a while, and then more defined ridge, on and off the ridge. And then the summit is right there. We just climbed out of the canyon, and it's going to be pretty level for the rest of the trip back. Probably another 2.5 to 3 miles still, but just easy walking. So there's Battleship Mountain right in the middle. Kind of blends in with the peaks further back. And there are the 4 peaks right there. So we're pretty much, I think, directly south of them. We're almost back now. We have just about a mile maybe to go. Scenery is really nice here. We've been seeing a lot of people on the way back. There was a woman going up Battleship Mountain as we were coming down, and then we just kept seeing more and more people after that. All right, we're all finished. It was about a 12-mile round trip, about 2,200 feet of elevation gain, and a good bit of that's on the way back too, coming back up. That's it from the hike of Battleship Mountain. Try to get out again here pretty soon.